Yes, thank you to the witnesses. My question is for Dr. Bouchard, and it's about the changing context for funding of collaborative research, international collaborative research by the granting agencies. The changing context is that applications for funding increasingly are put through a national security screen, which in effect means that CSIS has a veto over funding proposals. We've already seen this at NSERC, and the winds seem to be blowing in the direction of similar measures on the part of SSHRC and CIHR. Can you just comment a bit about this drift towards essentially political intervention in international collaborative research, which of course has both a material effect on research collaborations, but also a chilling effect on the part of researchers who may be caught in the crosshairs of national security considerations?
So your question focuses on national security. I would put it differently. Countries around the world for over the last at least 10 years have increased the role of national interest. And this can include security, but it could be economic, it could be welfare, it could be other issues. So countries around the world have been increasing the role that this is just a statement of fact. It's not I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying it's a trend. It has increased the role that national interest plays in how they view national investments in research and innovation. Obviously, for certain topics, this includes national security more preeminently. In other fields, it does less so. But I'd say that the general trend and beyond current events or recent policy changes is that there's a general trend for increased national interest in how we support research innovation. I should point out that this is reflected in what countries are doing in investing heavily in their own scientific enterprise. What we're realizing, and could be for pandemic reasons, could be for economic, is that you cannot outsource your need for expertise. You cannot say, well, we'll let American universities come up with great inventions and we'll buy them later. Well, first of all, they'll be really expensive if you aren't part of the relationship. But also is that you need your own national expertise to be able to give you sound advice when you're talking about pandemic preparedness or about environmental climate adaptation and so on. So that the general trend that I am more comfortable, more knowledgeable of is a general trend for countries seeing their research enterprise as national interest assets.
Well, thank you for your answer, but the specific issue I'm observing is the national security lens that is put by CSIS. Now, if it were purely a national interest lens, CSIS would not have to be involved. And in fact, if national interest is the criteria for approving international collaborations of funding through NSERC or SSHRC or CIHR, the outcomes of a number of proposals that have been rejected recently would not have been rejected. It is precisely the national security lens that is turning away some of these proposals. Have you not observed this? Is it not something that it has crossed your radar at all? So and are you concerned about it? Yeah.
During the panel's work, we did not have any. I'm trying to think of various stakeholders that have come up with their vision of what are the challenges or the opportunities. And national security, basically the stakeholders were asking for clarity and predictability. They wanted to make sure that we can sustain international collaborations with various instruments. But the role that security agencies play or do not play, and here I'm speaking from memory, but wasn't discussed at length by the stakeholders to our panel.
Okay, thank you for that.